She stands in her aura, like the new lady with light at my door. The Page of Wands and 26, practicing freedom without judgment. Lady with light, letting the bird go. The Queen of Wands and the Page of Wands. And the King of Cups coming up here. A note to self at the full moon, which is tomorrow on the 6th. 28 with the Two of Wands, or the Two of Wands at 28, choosing a path, or perhaps twin flames. Not all responsibilities are yours to hold. If others abandon ship, the mess is not yours to clean up. Perhaps the King of Cups is given two options, but neither are viable. Perhaps there were two birds that flew the coop, but disappointment is not the end. There is high vibration even in the darkest nights, when it's easier to spot the bright light. Or life, illuminating from the trees. For you cannot dawn without the darkest of night. As the full moon rises, be still and silent, just be. At the summit, when the moon is full of the sun's light, perhaps 25 or 6 to 4, a wake-up call to celebrate by the falls and the flowers and rolling greens, you and other and pet, all with wings. From the blackest night begets the brightest light, but from the gray of the full moon, it's possible to see in living color. The number 420 came up here, which happens to be the time and room that my son Matthew was born, his time and space, his birth and room, the only baby silent when all rolled down the hall in the morning, a unicorn in the dimensional distance on their way. You wrote something long ago and waded through the mist of abandonment and dark woods until you saw the light. Perhaps Morse code flashing from grandmother's house, that the coast is cleared and the summit is cold, and she'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. 10-4, message received, and 420. The cheetah or leopard wears their spots well, becoming aware of the coat they wear and how it reflects what it covers. Clouds roll by and cover the moon, full but now unseen. If no one sees the tree fall, did it ever exist? One flew over the cuckoo's nest. The cat perched at the eagle's nest, both on high, but will their paths cross and center? The Queen of Wands to the Two of Cups, or Omega, Om, and the feminine ego, to 1 of the Two of Cups and the lovers. She flies or goes free, and he reaches the top. She broke her bindings able to fly, and he broke his skis and faced his fear of falling in order to rise. At 9:14 here, as we started this message at 8:28, or that's when I wrote this message. Now at 9:14, the first card is the 3 of being present in the eye with wings, and the man in the shadows. The 13 of finding your haven, your haven to hold. There's a place of wonder just waiting for you. And the 31 of seeking guidance in this being TH, or the infinite is, for it, word, is time for a different perspective at 9:18. 13 and 31, instead of life and death, death and life, or life after death. Through the keyhole in the tree, you'll find a nook that's wild and free, multidimensionally. The 27 of the Ace of Wands, pull yourself close, the other you, and walk through the space that's only yours, to shift and turn at the end of the tunnel, or that keyhole, where the F, or the key, turns back and forth, going back to C and up to fourth, which is F, or C to F and 1 to 4, C, D, E, F, and 1, 2, 3, 4. See the spinning temple fly. See deaf, not see different. See of digamma rays, of 1, 2, 3, and leap, which is then the 4, which is the meet cute, when both are up in the air. Every part of your being is deserving of love. The 17 of the star here. Go on an adventure. Today's the day to try something daring. Pegasus gives a ride to the eagle's nest, where he looks for her, and she's on the ground finding Pegasus looking for him, both finding their wings. She a horse that flies as Hercules or her harvest, and he three-eye Atlas, the third rock from the sun, his hardest. With the Empress, Death, the Five of Wands, and the Ace of Wands with the star, and underneath, before this, the Lovers, or family here. The Lovers, the Empress and Star, die to live their new passion, a sky fully lit. The Empress and Dark Night rising in waves of flames, led by one big match, and torching the place, stars lit. At 9:40, Taurus and Scorpio battle, flash of light. As the cards and numbers came up, 3, 1, 3, 3, 1, 2, 7, 1, 7. As the moon reaches Taurus on October 8th, 10:08, at 01:13 Eastern Daylight Time, which is 12:13 if it were Standard Time, which is something we do. It's not the natural actual time. Well, this opposes Mercury at 2 degrees of Scorpio. Taurus hitting 2 degrees at 04:25 Eastern Daylight Time, or 3:25 Eastern Standard Time, which is 25 or 6 to 4. The bull locks horns with the man in the moon, and scales are weighed with the lady in the sun. Scorpio talking shit or dirt on the earth, where Mars and Mercury are 10 and 2, so keep your hands on the wheel, as the moon and Mars oppose at 7:16 Eastern Daylight Time on October 8th at 11 degrees 19, and then the moon challenges Lilith on 10:09 at 12:12 Eastern Daylight Time at 20 degrees 55. The moon then challenges Fortune at 26 degrees 14 at 7:09 Eastern Daylight Time. So you see the bull is charging through here as the moon hitting Mercury, Mars head on with Lilith and then Fortune, and runs, except Fortune who runs first. And then the moon into Gemini on October 10th at 01:12 Eastern Daylight Time as the kite returns, hitting Venus in Libra on October 13th at 17:22 Eastern Daylight Time, as the Grand Air Trine lightens things up at 10:28 here is the end of the read, which is the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Wands again, or Twin Flames. And so it is.